part of the problem is we tend, as human beings, we tend to make problems worse by struggling with them, by fighting with them. So if I tell you, don't be afraid of flying, what do you start thinking about? Being afraid of flying, and so it's like we people who use hypnosis often say the worst thing you can tell somebody is don't think about purple elephants. What are they going to think about? And it's what parents would say to kids, don't be afraid, dear, and the kid's screaming more. So instead, we help you focus on a way of not fighting with, but joining forces with the plane. So you get in the plane, you sit down, you buckle your seatbelt, you go into a state of self-hypnosis, and you can practice this before. And as you do that, you think three things. One, I'm going to float with the plane. So, because many people, when they're anxious about being in the plane and all that, they tense up, they struggle with the plane, and then they observe that they're getting tense, and they get more scared. And then as they're more scared, their body reacts more. So instead, float with the plane. Just enjoy the movement of the plane as it starts to go down the runway and take off. The second thing is that the airplane is an extension of my body. If you want to get from one place to another, you can walk. If you want to get there a little faster, you take a bicycle. The bicycle is an extension of your body that helps you get there faster. If you want to go from one city to another, you could walk or take a train, but the plane is an extension of your body. The pilot is an extension of your choice of the airline that you use, and you're controlling the plane by deputizing the pilot to fly it and fly it well. And so again, you're not feeling victimized, stuck in a can. You're feeling like I made a choice and this is carrying out my will. And the third thing we have people think about in hypnosis is think about the difference between a possibility and a probability. It's always possible the plane will crash. It's always possible the great earthquake will happen right now and this building will fall down on us, but it isn't probable. And we confuse how vividly you could see the disaster with how likely it is to happen. And it's not. So it's possible, but it's not likely. So that's what we have people concentrate. And we found in one study that after a single session of self-hypnosis, 52% were improved or cured. And I would get messages from around the world of people who had made it. It can be very helpful for people to get over fear of flying.